A few hundred people have gathered outside the Prime Minister's residence in Kathmandu. They have been here for 5 days, demanding an end to official indifference to sexual violence towards women. Photographs of some victims of rape and other attacks, including murder and kidnappings, are on display here. In every case, the protesters say, the government has failed to act or has even protected the guilty. Take the case of Sita Rai. A 19-year-old migrant worker, she was robbed of her savings by officials at Kathmandu airport, then raped by a policeman.
He said that if anyone finds out, then he will strangle me and kill me. He said that if he finds out that I have talked to anyone, then he would put me in jail. When I tried to scream, he covered my mouth. After a while, I became unconscious.
The government's initial response was to give her a compensation of $1,700, even though she was robbed of more than $2,500. The protesters are now demanding justice. A rapist has been arrested, although the officials who robbed her are still free.
Reports on rape and violence against women used to be buried in newspapers, but the outrage against the Delhi rape has forced self-reflection here in Nepal too. According to Nepal's Women's Commission, almost half the women are violated in some way or the other, and more than 15% are sexually abused.
The state has to investigate when there are allegations of such violence. The state doesn't do investigations. Women have to come, victims have to come to the street just to protest for the registering of their first information report. Sometimes they pollute evidence, sometimes they destroy evidence, and they let perpetrators free. Impunity and lack of rule of law are the main causes of ongoing violations.
Politicians have now been forced to acknowledge the problem, but the protesters don't trust their vague promises. They say they'll stay here until justice is done for Sita Rai and others. They hope to use this moment of anger to ensure that rapists are punished. Subina, Shrestha, Jazeera, Kathmandu.